Libra, in this ever crazy changing world, it's good to have two sources of information that can help guide and inspire you. The tarot cards and the astrology stars. They're like having two wise friends. The tarot card for the first week of the month is the Justice card. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Judgment card. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Ace of Pentacles. And the tarot card for the last week of the month is the Ten of Pentacles. I hope you will like this video and also press the little bell for notifications when my new videos come out. Libra, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Justice card. You can see the sword she is holding. It can cut both ways. And the scales are held in balance, suggesting a positive flow between the past and the future. Now, there are changes that need to be made, but some would take advantage of the system for their own personal advantage. And that's why this card is the card that says, may true justice be done. As we look down into the astrology, the month begins with Venus in the first house, square to Pluto in the fourth house. And then also, Venus is square to the moon in the 11th. Now, this is a challenging energy that forms a T-square that pits your personal need to feel secure in your emotions with the changing moods of associates. You may need to be more flexible, but at the same time, you must maintain reliability. So don't believe everything you hear, because the Sun is conjunct Mars in the third house of communications, suggesting someone is promoting their ideas in an overly aggressive manner. Now, there is a Saturn square to both the Sun and Mars from the sixth house of daily routines, and that suggests you maintain your focus on your work and not get distracted from what you need to achieve for your own success. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is a very important card. It shows the angel Gabriel blowing the horn of awakening. You can see people rising up from what appears to be a graveyard, and they're rising up to a new life. This represents the possibility of a new beginning and the development of higher consciousness. Now, as we look down into the astrology, week 2 shines under the light of a new moon in your third house of learning and communications. Now, there's a lot of information coming at you, and you need to analyze it so you can use it productively. Mercury is retrograde in the fourth house of foundations. Now, that can be difficult, but he does trine Jupiter up in the 8th house. And that can bring some news concerning investment opportunities, and some of them may be good. Just be a little bit careful. You must check the details before buying, and that is particularly true because there is also an opposition between Jupiter in the 8th and Venus in the 2nd, and that's tempting you to be extravagant and willing to take a gamble. Beware a deal that sounds too good to be true. Now, there is a Saturn trine to Venus from the 6th house that will help stabilize your emotions so you can keep your attention on important work projects. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Ace of Pentacles. You can see the pentacle being handed out through the clouds as an opportunity. And it represents the beginning of a new cycle of success in business or investments. There is a possibility even of maybe some type of an inheritance or some other type of gain that brings enjoyment and pleasure and a feeling of satisfaction. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the third week begins with the Sun in your third house, squared to Neptune, and that is up in the 6th house. Now, the energy of the sun brings a sense of curiosity that inspires you to learn new techniques to expand your talents. But the square to Neptune in the sixth house asks you if there is a practical application that can help you be more efficient at your job. Now, Venus in the second house will square the moon in the fifth, warning you that whatever you invest your time and money in should not simply be for pleasure, but to help you be more resourceful and creative in your life. And then you'll really enjoy the feeling of success. Now, Mercury continues retrograde motion in the fourth house, suggesting you need to stay centered and focused on creating a deeper sense of personal security. The tarot card for the last week of the month is the Ten of Pentacles. It shows a family in a garden in front of a very large house. It's a picture of luxury, and it feels lush and suggests that life is good. So this card suggests that you've made some wise investments that will help you gain the good things of life. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the month ends with the sun entering Capricorn and your fourth house. Now, this focuses you on traditions of the season and the way that you can enjoy them with your family. Dorothy said it best, there's no place like home. Now, the sun also trines Jupiter up in the eighth house, improving joint finances, allowing you to express your sense of generosity by gift giving. And Venus in the second house also trines Neptune in the sixth, which makes everyone feel spiritually renewed and gives you a break from the tensions of the season. Now, make sure you enjoy some quiet time with loved ones. Mercury retrograde and Mars in the third brings a note of caution, especially if you need to travel. Remember, not everyone is as self-controlled as you are, and there are a lot of distractions in the air. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. I'd like to thank you for watching. I'd like to thank you for listening. Please like my videos and share them with your friends. And if you'd like to know more information and how to get help personally, get a private psychic and spiritual reading or a natal transit astrology chart, go to my website, ProfessorAstrology.com, and go to the private services page. And that's where you'll get the information. It's ProfessorAstrology.com, and I hope you have a great month.